You need to set up your ADBB auto ship immediately, because if you don't, then you're not going to get paid. And then you need to schedule 2 launch parties. It doesn't have to be at your house, it doesn't have to be your parties. You just need to find, like, do a launch party for yourself, let's say, and have somebody else do a party for you. When I say party, it doesn't even have to be a party. You can do a lunch and learn. You can do one-on-ones, do 3 one-on-ones on one day. Like, it's encompassing all. But you need to schedule 2 activities to make this happen for you and your new distributors. You need to schedule a blitz day, because someone mentioned she mentioned cold calling and walking around and like knocking on doors. You don't have to do that. You wear your green and bling every day. If you're going to be out of the house, you wear your green and bling every day. I don't care if you wear a button that says, ask me how to be debt free, or have you heard of that crazy rap thing, or whatever. You always have these on. You can buy them in your e-suite, in your back office, and you just ask them, have you heard of this crazy rap thing? And they look at you like, no. Flip it over. This is what it does. So this is what it is. This is what it does. You always have your information at the bottom. And, it's $25 if you'd like to try it out. We can schedule an appointment right now if you'd like. You've got some time coming up in the next couple days. If not, let me take your name and number, and I'll get back with you in a couple days and follow up to see if we can set up an appointment. Let me tell you what happened to me on Friday. Friday was the best blitzing day of my life, and I was not intending to blitz. I had on my green and bling, and I was in the post office, and the lady said, oh, I really like your green and black. And I said, well, I like your purple, because I don't get to wear it very often. And she said, you don't? I said, no, I work for It Works, and I wear green and black every day. And I was like, I bleed green. And she said, well, why do you bleed green? What is this? And I was like, I'm so glad you asked. So I handed her a card. I said, have you heard of this crazy wrap thing? And she's like, no. What is it? I said, you can wrap anything from the neck down. This is what it is. If you flip it over, it shows what it does. She was like, oh my gosh. She was like, this is amazing. I've never heard of it. I want to try it. I'm like, okay. She goes, how fun of a job would that be? Oh, you don't even know. So I was like, it is a fun job. I'm having a great time. Doing a lot of crazy things, having a good time, and making really good money. I said I had a full-time job last year this time, and now I've tripled my income. So if you'd like to hear more about it, I'm free next Thursday. So meeting with Tammy on Thursday. But be prepared. A lot of those cancel or reschedule. That's just part of the game. You just that's where the follow-up comes in. You just continue to follow up until they come out to you and say, hey, I'm not interested. I will follow up with you 2 days after an event, or 2 days after I meet you, 2 weeks after I met you, and then 2 months after I met you. Until you tell me no, you're still on my circulating list. Which brings me to the next thing that you need to come up with is a 100 names list. You need to come up with 100 people on your Facebook, in your phone, friends of friends, coaches, teachers, whoever. I have reconnected with more people from high school. Who needs to have a class reunion? I just wrap them all and hang out. Crystal Waltram is one of them. She saw a post on Facebook. She's a sister of my friend. And you can't prejudge. You never know. So it doesn't hurt to ask, because that's what your job is, a professional asker. Okay? So blitzing. So it's the easiest kind of marketing that you'll ever do. Okay? And yes, you have to get confident and you practice. The first couple times you do it, you're going to stumble over your words and you're going to sound really stupid, because I did it too. I was scared to death the first time I did it. But after doing it countless times, it's okay. I still get a little, I'm walking into a salon. But Major Jones says you walk into a salon just like you blitz anybody else, and you say, have you heard of this crazy rap thing? On Friday, I walked into a salon. I said, I don't even know what I'm doing, God, just let it be good. I walked in. She said, oh, I've tried that before. She even tried to get me to sell it, but it just really wasn't the right time. Can you come back next week? Because I would like to sit down with you and talk about it. You don't know. So you just have to keep following up. So Friday, I'm at the Buckle, exchanging some stuff out, buying a couple gifts for the Diamond Girls, and this girl walks up to me and says, can I take a picture of your shirt? What? Sure. She's like, you're an It Works rep, right? I was like, yes. And she said, my friend just signed up, I'm getting ready to sign up, and I really just want to take a picture of your shirt. I'm like, that's fine. So the guy behind the counter, she says, so how long have you been doing it? And I said, 14 months. She goes, what rank are you? And most people are expecting you to be like, Ruby, Emerald, and I was like, triple diamond? And she was like, what? I mean, she was floored. She was so excited. She's like, oh my gosh. So she's on the phone texting her friend, I just met a triple diamond. And oh my God, that's freaking awesome. And I was like, so the guy behind the counter goes, why did she just take a picture of your shirt? I was like, oh, buddy, I am so glad that you asked me. I'm telling you, it works. So I handed him a card, I told him about what it is, all natural supplements. I mean, obviously you should probably cater. Most men aren't right off the bat interested in wrapping. I told him we have all natural based supplements that are good for boosting immunity, anti-stress, building energy, all stuff like that. So it works where you're garb. The next thing that you want to do is, like I said, schedule a blitz day with your upline. Go out and teach them how to blitz because they're probably not going to know. So teach them how to blitz. And make sure that they know the 5 ways to earn, because a lot of times people come into this business and they're like, how do I get paid? So the first way to get paid is the wrap cash. Not a lot of companies offer cash right out of the gate. Okay, so you're going to make money off of every wrap that comes out of your hand. Okay, second way, 15% residual income off all your loyal customer sales. 10% off all your distributors that come in underneath you. Okay, and the levels change once you get a little bit further and once you promote. The third way is a fast start bonus. So we don't want people signing up and being left hanging, like, because a lot of people quit within the first 30 to 60 days. So if you don't show them what to do, you know, then they're going to quit, and you don't want them to quit on you. So you spend time with them, and you show them what to do, and you're paid for it. If they get their first 2 loyal customers in their first 30 days, which they will, because we're all shooting for 4, run their auto ship, you're going to get $99. 30 distributors I've enrolled, I've had $3,000 bonus pay, because I don't ever leave anyone standing.
I'm just going to say this because I say it every time just to make sure it doesn't happen to anyone else ever again. Make sure your new distributor runs their if you want to get your fast start bonus to get that $99, you have to run your 80 BV auto ship at least one time. So I always tell my new distributors, if you sign up this month, I highly, almost mandatory run your auto ship next month. So that way you get fast start qualified. Because I almost had someone miss theirs because they didn't realize. Because they had their 400 volume, so they're like, oh, I'm commission qualified. But they were not qualified to get their bonus.
Right.
Because they didn't run it. So I just try to throw that in there anytime that comes up.
Right.
So it doesn't happen anymore.
And the fourth way is, a lot of people talk about giving loyal customers away. And I'm going to tell you what the 411 on this is. While I think it's fine that you can give them away, I do not recommend it. If you're shooting for a promotion or you're 25 BV away or something like that, fine. But you are always shooting for that 60 loyal customers, okay, so that you can get a $600 bonus. When you get 60 loyal customers who, they don't necessarily have to be buying, they just have to have finished their 3 months, then you get a $600 cash bonus. You don't want to give those away, you want to keep them because you always want to be shooting towards your 60. Okay? The fifth way is the leadership bonus. So at Diamond, you get a raise on your entire organization. At Diamond, it's about 24 people. Okay, but it's not 24 people that you recruited by yourself. You get 5 on your top line, which in this business I think is awesome because you only ever have to have 5. Okay, so 5 people who 2 of those legs are active, who are out running it. 3 of them are brand new legs. Because who has time to run 10 or 12 legs? I have 11. That's why I'm asking for leaders to pop up because I can't run them all. So, and that happened because I signed my husband when I went Diamond, okay? If you have questions about that, talk to me afterwards. But you also get, instead of the 99, you also get 80. So for every person you sign up after. So I don't get 80 on Jill because she came into my organization before Diamond, okay? But Nicole and my husband, for every single person that they sign up, I get 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Can you imagine what that looks like on a paycheck? A lot. But guess what that does? That keeps me accountable. That keeps me working with those leaders and those distributors. Not that I need a swift kick, but you know what I'm saying? Like this compensation plan is set up to where you are always being forced to work within the depths of your team because not everyone on the top is going to be the leader.